Thanks for listening to Sound Ideas. This is WGLT's News Magazine. I'm John Norton. By now, most people know the Rivian story, in which a scrappy startup electric vehicle maker brought back a mothballed Mitsubishi plant and has gone on to make more than 100,000 electric vehicles. Fewer may know Rivian was not the first EV maker in Bloomington-Normal. That is the subject of today's episode of WGLT's series, McHistory.
The Kilowatt, silent, dependable electric.
The electric car competed with the gasoline-powered auto in the late 19th, early 20th century, and that was the case in Bloomington-Normal as well.
I'm Michaela Harris, Director of Communications at the McLean County Museum of History.
This is Bill Kemp, Librarian, McLean County Museum of History. The mid-20th century experimental electric battery-powered car made right here in Bloomington-Normal, Illinois by the Eureka-Williams Corporation was known as the Henney Kilowatt.
With the Kilowatt comes exciting new possibilities for the automobile. It draws new reliability from dependable electricity.
In 1911, the Pantograph estimates there's about 30 electrics, or electric runabout automobiles, tooling around the city streets of Bloomington-Normal. At that time, there are only several hundred automobiles all told.
The Kilowatt has a simplicity of the electric switch in its operation and operating economy that can now be computed in pennies.
200 or slightly fewer were ever made. Only 46 or 47 were ever sold.
The Kilowatt, electrically reliable, electrically economical, electrically powered.
The Henney Kilowatt auto body was a repurposed Renault Dauphine car body.
From the very start, the ease of driving a Kilowatt is electric. It now has become such simplicity that you'll be instantly confident and feel immediately welcome in your new Kilowatt.
That car from the French automaker proved unsuccessful in the mid-20th century, so they were shipping a lot of Renault Dauphines back to France. The Henney Kilowatt project folks decided that this would be a perfect car to repurpose.
Your key unlocks the power. Like anything powered by electricity, Kilowatt power is there the instant you turn the key. For electric power needs no starting.
Gutted it, and it proved very lightweight. It was also engineered with the engine in the rear trunk, which fit well the engineering designs of the Henney Kilowatt because the battery packs would mostly be in the rear trunk.
With a single, simple dashboard switch, you select forward or reverse. There are no other buttons or levers to learn. The familiar accelerator pedal then surges the power to the wheels. You simply turn the key, flick the switch, step on the pedal, and go.
The brainchild behind the Henney Kilowatt, manufactured here in the Twin Cities, was C. Russell Feldman, and he was the president of National Union Electric Company. This is one of those great kind of industrial conglomerates of the 20th century.
Completely uncomplicated, completely undemanding, completely electric.
Eureka-Williams Corporation, based in Bloomington, was part of this larger conglomerate, as was the Henney Motor Company, and the Exide Battery Company or Corporation was also part of this umbrella. And of course, the Henney Kilowatt then will feature Exide batteries.
Built-in battery chargers are standard in Kilowatt equipment. No special service facilities or electrical equipment is necessary to recharge the batteries.
Eureka-Williams marketed the Henney Kilowatt to electric utilities. And why was that? Well, the start and stop feature of an electric car fit well with certain jobs in the electric industry, such as meter readers or bill collectors.
The new family car that likes city and suburban driving. The Kilowatt is as suitably suburban as the patio. It provides the homemaker with a nimble car for shopping and errands, gives the commuter new comfortable transportation to his train or office, and reduces the cost of operating a second car so essential to modern suburban living.
And electric utilities at one time marketed all things electric, from electric stoves to hair dryers, and the electric auto fit into this kind of envisioned world of all electric juice.
As a town car, the Kilowatt must be the trendsetter. On crowded city streets, it accelerates briskly to legal limits. It can sit out the worst traffic jams without fumes, without overheating, or running out of gas. And because an electric motor doesn't need to idle at a standstill, the Kilowatt can wait out a tie-up without consuming an ounce of its power.
There were 2 model years, believe it or not, of the Henney Kilowatt. The 1960 model had a little bit more oomph to it. It had 12 6-volt batteries and could attain speeds up to about 60 miles per hour and have a range, again, on flat terrain of about 60 miles.
What'll she do? Perform for pennies. And with electric power, you'll never again worry about exhaust fumes, overheating, burning oil, damage to motor or cooling system from freeze-ups, or breathtaking mechanical repair bills. Henney Motors has been a part of the American automobile industry almost since its beginning. One of America's finest early coach makers, Henney produced custom coachwork for both Ford and Packard. It has also been a maker of buses for schools and public transportation.
Electric utilities use the Henney Kilowatt manufactured in Bloomington-Normal to kind of market this space-age future of electric automobiles. Unfortunately, the Henney Kilowatt, as we see, is probably 70 years too early.
McHistory is a co-production of WGLT and the McLean County Museum of History. You heard Bill Kemp and Michaela Harris of the museum. WGLT's Charlie Schlenker produced this episode.